Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today we are taking our first crack at the village here. We're going to try and overhaul those two little houses right over there and turn them into a nice little stretch structure. But you can see we brought the road into here, got this little central area figured out and whatnot. I'm leaning towards, I took the well out of here, I'm leaning towards putting like a big custom tree in here. Similar to, I don't know, just like a giant oak tree or something. I feel like that could be really cool to throw something in there. But anyways, we're going to be working on this guy today. Hopefully going to get those finished up here. Then beyond that, I'm thinking today we're actually going to go ahead and tackle the wall for what's on down there. I don't know quite yet how much we're going to do. I'm thinking between that area right there where the river is and that area where we have that part of the gatehouse, I want to get that much of the wall up so we can have something to kind of look at and base the rest of this build off here. Scale wise and everything, I think it'd be good to have the wall in place because I want this to not be super tall compared to that area. So yeah, let's get started on this guy. We're going to go ahead and take these down for now. We just need to pretty much get all the resources out of them as much as we can. Luckily, we're not going to be using a whole lot, but pretty much what our palette today is going to be is I'm looking to use everything except cobblestone from the stone varieties. We have our diorite texture, which kind of smooths things out a little bit as a lighter stone. We're going to use that. We're going to use a lot of andesite. We're going to use a lot of regular stone, and we're going to go ahead and do a lot of that kind of stuff. Hopefully going to have a pretty cool structure here. We're going to make these guys a little bit bigger than what they are now, just so that we can get some more decent structures in here. This glass is actually going to come really in handy as we go, because we kind of need some of it. So it'll be kind of nice to have all of this as we're going here. But let me go ahead and get these guys chopped down real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Then we can move on with planning out the structure for it and the shape and all that good stuff. So we've been doing a little bit of end raiding recently, and oh my gosh, getting more shulker boxes has been super helpful. But I threw a picture of a few of the crazy huge end cities we found up over on Twitter, so be sure to go check those out because those things are pretty freaking awesome. But anyways, I'm gonna have the structure kind of come out to here, and it's probably gonna 1 2 3 4 5. That's 5. 1 2 3. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. Counting with whip today. We're going to be doing that. I'm thinking we want to bring this over one actually. Sorry, a little bit over here. Because basically what I want to do is I want to have two houses more or less connected to each other. So it's going to go like this. Probably we'll do count in 2, leave a doorway, then we can count over 1. That's an axe. 1 2 3 4 5. And this is pretty much where the first house is going to be. I know it's basically the size of the other one, and I think we'll break it up into 2. Actually, I think that might not be a bad idea. Oh, hello. And ghost block. Cool. Lovely. Gotta love it. And right there. So that looks pretty good. So bring that guy. Oh, we can just fill that in with stone so we don't have to deal with it. But this is pretty much going to be the layout of our first house right here. Then this guy is going to come out by 1 on both sides. We're obviously going to have to do some terraforming up here. It's coming out to look like, but we bring that guy across here. And I want to make him basically the same length, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So if we did that, we count back 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah, we gotta do some terraforming. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 right there. So we can do that, bring it back all the way over here, just kind of linking all these corners up, making a big old box where we're definitely going to do some terraforming up in this area. That is for sure, but I think for now we're just going to get the structure in here. We might as well just comb the hill down here to about this height to make the village a little bit easier to build in general. So that could be something we look at doing here in the future, but I want to just go ahead and get this house in for now, for sure. So we can do something like that. I'm thinking the door for this guy is actually going to be up on this level. So we can do something, I don't know, maybe bring this back here a little bit. Just go ahead, something like that for now. We'll fix up the train later and we can, just throw the door right there for now. That looks like a solid spot for a door. And we can do that, bam, bam, get those guys in there, clean all this stuff up, because I'm still hungering for dirt after that massive terraforming time lapse we did last episode, I believe it was. Yeah, it was last episode. That took a lot of effort and a lot of dirt. We went through 4 double chests of dirt there. So now we got our layout here. I'm going to basically stack these guys up. What I want to do to make it a little bit different on the 2 sides is this one right here is going to be all stone. It looks like maybe it's a little short though. I don't know, maybe, no, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it here. So pretty much I'm gonna stack this guy being like 7 high, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do something like this. It might make it 2 blocks longer though. I'm thinking we might need to do that to make the height make sense. But more or less what I wanna do is this one's gonna be all stone. We'll put in some andesite and all that good stuff in there. So we get a decent little like layout going for it, but I wanted to go ahead and get this in here. Let's go ahead and check out this height here first off. And right there, the mouse is being a little weird. Got this first wall in here. How does this look? I think we want to eat chicken. We want to eat chicken. So what I'm thinking is we do this and go up 1, 2, and then we put like windows right in there or something like that. Let's go right there. I think we want to make this one longer. I'm thinking. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's leaving us a 7 by 7 area inside. So I think we do want to bring this out. Let me get the walls in place and all this sorted out, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so we got all this stuff in place now. This is kind of the heights we're looking at right here. I ended up bringing this guy in a little bit and making it a wee bit smaller. So before we had it 2 blocks farther out this way and it was larger on both sides. I want to keep it the same size. So I moved it just the whole thing forward 1, and I think it looks a little bit better. Oh, we missed it. Oh, where is it? There's the polished andesite. We got to do that guy right there. Like that. So the reason why I didn't stack up this first one right here all the way is we're going to do a wood second floor on that to add a lot of variety to our build here. So let me sleep the night away. Let me get the texture variation in on these guys with some diorite and andesite and whatnot. And then I'll be back with you guys and we can put in that wood area together because I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Okay guys, so here we are. We got texture variation in for the most part. I think I like it. I started mixing in some cobblestone just to get some more rough textures in there. It looks a little weird right now before we get the extra details on because it still feels pretty flat. But I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys in here for the next part of this guy right here. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is going to these corners, going 1, 2, 3. So this is just like a little bit shorter than that other guy. And we're doing there. And then this right here is going to actually come up as well. 1, 2, and 3. So pretty much we got these right there. And then we're basically just filling all this in with spruce planks. And we're going to come over to here. And right here, we're actually going to have a little balcony. I hope that's my plan. It's going to be a little tight in here, but I think we can pull it off. So we're going to do that, and I'm thinking that, and then I want to come in here with wooden trapdoors and kind of place them in right here. So you'll see hopefully what I'm trying to get across here, but it's going to go all the way to the very end. And we're going to do fences like this, fence like that, and then we can start coming in all the way right here and bringing these all the way across. Our roofs for the village for the most part is going to be dark oak, just because I think that works the best. We're going to do a window right here, and then it's going to go right in that spot. Just bam, bam. We have glass on us. Perfect. So boom, boom. And get these guys in right there again. And we're going to come over this way and do that. And then we can come over here, and we're going to do a 2 high window in this guy because this area is actually going to be coming up a bit. So we can bring that across right there. Back here on this side, I haven't planned for any windows, so I'm just going to kind of close it off for now. I don't have the glass on me anyways, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. But more or less, we need to get these spruce fences going in. On here on this side, it goes bam, and then I think 2. I think we go with 2. No, that might not be right. I don't remember, like that. Then we're going to go right. I think that guy's down 1. And then I think you are down as well. And then we're going to just throw 1 right there for now. But I guess we got to sleep again. This is very, very important to be sleeping. But pretty much what we're doing along here right now is we're going to fill this in with a full block of any type. It really doesn't matter. And then we come back in with our trapdoors. And we got a nice little balcony. If we just close these guys all up like this. I'm going to get this in real quick and then we'll run over and sleep and come back to it. But the goal is trying to just create these little balconies and whatnot for the villagers, hopefully to go hang out on. Who knows? They probably will never walk up there. But dang it, it's going to look pretty cool, and that's all that matters. So we got that right there. Then on this side here too, I want to go ahead and make a flower box. So we can throw some dirt in right up there. And right here, do I have dirt on me? I do not. There might be some in the shulker box though. There is. Perfect. So we can go ahead and do dirt, 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 and get our trapdoors back. And do trapdoors going all the way around this guy right here. I really just wanted to get some extra details in there, just so there's some extra variation to it. And that's kind of the base floor of it. And now we got to go ahead and put on the roof, which is mostly going to be dark oak. We need some stairs to do upside downy bits right in places like that, so they kind of connect together with these fences. But more or less, we're doing slabs going all the way across like this. And it'll give us a cool little effect on this guy right here as we bring it all together, because it's going to allow for these roofs to be slightly varied. You're going to see on that guy, you're going to see the little line of stone going through it. That's kind of my goal right now. Just get a little bit of variety in there where you can still tell that they're two different buildings, but at the same time they look like they've been one together, more or less. Yeah, so that guy right there, we're going to go ahead and just take this fence out. That does not need to be there at all. We got to decide what type of flowers we want to put up here. We've been using the roses all around for the lower areas, but if you guys want to see something different in the actual village itself, do let me know. And a rose wouldn't really make sense in a flower pot up on the wall, maybe dotted around the city. But as far as the little flowers, we do have a swamp right there, so we could go get a lot of those bright blue ones. That would be kind of nice. They would be easy, super easy to get. We're also in a plains biome, so pretty much all flowers are easy. Yeah, so right there, you can see that little glimpse of the stone through it, and that's exactly what I was going for, just so you can barely tell it's two different buildings. Now on this guy though, we are going to be mixing things up. I don't want to have two of the exact same roofs right next to each other, the exact same texture and everything like that. So what we're actually going to do is in this far corner from where we are right now, we're going to be placing in a little bit of a tower. I'm thinking right 1, 2, and 3. It's literally just going to be a small 3x3 tower. And we're just going to build this guy out of diorite because I want it to be really bright. We're just going to go ahead and bring the diorite right in here. I think we got enough fences on us. I'm going to bring this guy up to there. And then we're going to go ahead and do fence, 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 like this, and basically fill in this area right here. So we needed 8 fences. That's good to know for the future. And bam, right like that. Then now we're going to need to come back up here and do one last little loop around it. We'll come back in here, of course, and retexture this guy up, but I want it to be primarily diorite, and we don't quite have enough of this good stuff on us. It looks like we might actually be able to get away with it. But I want to make a little peaked roof right here, just some air vent pretty much out of this building. More or less, if it's used for storage or something like that, it doesn't have to necessarily be just for villagers to live in, but it's going to serve as a villager house while we're in here. But overall, I think it's going to be pretty cool for what we're able to come up with here. I think we actually need some full blocks. But then we can go bam, 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 and bam. Yeah, we definitely need full blocks. Go ahead and just do that for now. It looks like we don't have quite enough. Oh man, super pro ender pearls, guys. Super pro ender pearls. Bring that forward a little bit. Forward. Nope, yep, nope. God. Right there. Okay, that's good. So like that, perfect, right? Like that. And we didn't bring dark oak fences, so that's kind of a problem. What I want to do is this, that, and do bam, right there. We're just gonna do that, perfect, good. And can we make some dark oak fences? There, and then we grab our fences, we make dark oak, and we do like a little there. Perfect. And that gives us a little bit of extra height to the structure. You guys will see once we jump down here. Go ahead and fill in these last spots with some more planks, and hopefully this will be starting to look pretty cool, is my goal. We don't really have much of like the shape or form to it yet or anything like that, so that's something of course we got to look into. We have the shape to it, we don't have the extra added details and form and extra stuff to it, but that right there is pretty cool. I guess so, since while we're up here, it is building with WHIP after all, so you know we gotta have some actual building with me in here instead of show and tell. That is kind of the point of the series, is to be building together. So you know we might as well do it. I wanted to get just enough andesite in here so it mixes the texture up, and then we can briefly add some stone in. The interesting thing with stone in this style is that it actually stands out more because of how smooth it is compared to the other ones. And there's totally an endermite somewhere around here. I keep hearing one chirp. It's probably in the actual place itself. So we're gonna go ahead and do something like that. Just a little bit right there. I think that'll really help bring it all together. I know some of you guys might not like this style a whole lot. I know it might be a little too noisy and kind of hard to do since it's in the actual diorite. But if you literally just did stone, cobblestone, and stone brick, it would work pretty well too. I just want to use something different. That's mostly why we're doing this. We want to push the limits with our building. If we build something that doesn't look super cool, that's fine. That guy's out of the way. He was starting to bug me. That noise in the background was freaking killing me, man. But while we're up here, we do have some more spruce fences on us, and that's what I want to be using for the windows on the fully stone ones. Sorry, a lot of inventory sorting right now because we're so full. We can do that right there, that right there, and cool, perfect. Now, this little area right here, I want to go ahead and throw some more crap back in here. And go ahead, do that right there, yeah, just throw it all in there. If only we had saved that crafting table. It's a goner though, we're never getting it back, and we need to do, first off, we need to do that and make some doors. I like me some doors. And then beyond that, what are we gonna do right here? We need cobblestone stairs. So we need some cobblestone stairs because that's what we're gonna be using as our supporting items right here. I think we do something like that. Nope, that's too high. You're meant to be a stair. And we do something right here. So it just kind of opens, it really just helps structure that area a little bit. We can throw some chests or something in here. We could almost, I don't know, what if we took this guy and we can bring in some chests later, but what if we took him in here and just kind of went bam, right like there, and did like a chest right there and another one right there? I think that might look pretty cool. But I want to come back in here and put like a bush or something in that area. Let me go ahead and get some more work done before this gets too old and monotonous. I'll get some stuff cleaned up here and finish these guys off for the exterior for the most part and show it off to you guys. We'll move on to something new for the rest of the episode. Alright guys, I've done some work. I've finished off most of this guy right here for the exterior. We got the doors in place on all of them, so that should be serving as 3 villager housing slots. I think, as far as I understand villagers, that should work. We could potentially even add like another door to the second floor up here and do another one right there if we wanted to. But yeah, so inside I brought this tower all the way down just in case you guys are curious. It does come all the way down, divides up the space, pretty nice. I guess it technically needs to have a way for it to vent out, but you know, we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Over here I went ahead and add some bushes in. I used jungle leaves here as like a hanging plant or something like that that's like hanging over the edge without a whole lot of support to it. We got some chests and that in there. We got some note blocks right in here. There's the door to that guy. Then I threw some flowers that I just kind of had in a fern right up under that area. I was almost going to put some bushes right in here, but I think we might be doing another house right off that, like right, maybe even off that corner, still kind of connected to these guys. I wanted to come back here and do like some dog kennels or something, but I just don't think they're going to really work in this area right here for now. So I went ahead and skipped that guy. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get done for building this part today, building in the village. We did get that. The style is a lot different from the vanilla village, but I'm really, really happy with how it's turning out. I'm really pumped to see where we can go with this, what we can add to the style, change it up, move some different things around. I haven't really seen this done before, so I'm pretty pumped to see what we can really come up with here. Anyways, I want to go ahead and get some things together, get to work on this wall. So I think we're going to jump into a time lapse over there of me building that big old wall after I get everything together. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse, and I will see you on the other side. Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to come back in for this time lapse and let you guys know just kind of the thoughts I'm going through on this one right here. I figured it was pretty interesting, but we're deciding to go with like a very smooth wall that can be easily transition forward and backwards and curved, just because I feel like that'd be a lot more natural. Anyways, I'm stacking up the stones here kind of on layers. I like to work with it in this way when building in survival so that I know where I want the general themes to be. So we started with cobblestone base, then we went andesite stone, then diorite, just really trying to smooth it out here and just get a really cool defined base to it so it's easier to work with later on. Now we're throwing on the upper area. We're going with almost like a Tudory style. For the top of this, you'll see we're going to incorporate some white concrete on the middle of those pillars right there, just kind of bring everything together. I really like how it turns out in the end. It's a little clean. I went ahead and messed it up, I guess, not cleaned it up. But I brought in some of the white concrete powder, not white concrete, which is there. So I brought in some powder to add some noise to it, and I think it helped quite a lot. Similar to how we did it with the Elven build way back in the Ice Spikes biome. But I'm really a big fan of how this is working out here. We go on to, after making the roof here, which takes quite a while. I'll be honest, that was a majority of the replay. was actually just building the freaking roof because it took forever. But you'll see here, we got this super slow-mo action going on, really awesome. But after we finish off this roof, we're gonna peek it off here really quickly and then get down to doing some detailing and working with this area on the lower wall. Alright, now we're down here on the wall. I figured I didn't need to keep blabbing the whole time. But anyways, we throw up that little stone brick thing there at the bottom, just trying to give it a little bit of roughness, a little bit of extra width to the bottom so it's not just a straight line going up. You can see in here we're really trying to mix up those areas and really trying to keep those blocks in the same zones they're in, give or take 1 or 2 blocks in either direction, up or down. Just really, it helps a lot with trying to smooth it out. Here's where we started with, and you can get a lot of better view on this side over here, which I think worked out really, really well. It all turns out pretty smooth. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video off here. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm putting a lot of work into these guys, taking a lot more time to do them. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the village style we're going with, as well as this wall design right here. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and if you loved it, that's cool too. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Have a great one, and see you guys later.